Welcome back to another episode of the Dortmund Career Mode here on FC25, where today it's going to be a relatively short episode because I have to literally get this up in the day of this coming out. So I'm literally recording this an hour and a half before the video should be live. So it's going to be a little bit of a shorter one just to get it hopefully live on or around that same time that I have been uploading. But we currently sit first. We're joint first with Leverkusen and Bayern Munich, but with goal difference being 5 goals better than the two, we sit in that first spot after 12 games. We are pretty much 1/3 through the season here. We are in December. We did just lose to Bayer Leverkusen in the DFB Pokal. That's unfortunate. We have FC Porto, Hoffenheim, Gladbach, and Union Berlin. We are going to go ahead and play this FC Porto game because we need to get a win. We are sitting 24th. We're sitting at the cutoff point for playoffs, so we need to start stringing some results there. And FC Porto is our last really hard game, so we should be able to get 2 wins in January. But I said that last season, and that's when we fumbled, got into the playoffs, and then got knocked out, obviously. So we want to rectify that. And then we'll play either Gladbach or Union Berlin, whichever one's higher, which at the moment it's Union Berlin. So we'll play Union Berlin. So it'll be a 2-game episode today. Sorry for the shortness. Sorry for, I had a video planned today. I just didn't edit it. So it's Dortmund, and it's a short time Dortmund save. And we are going to go ahead and quick sim this game here against Hoffenheim, a 4-0 thrashing. Lewandowski with 2, Brandt with 1, and Lewandowski actually managed to rack up a hat-trick. So a hat-trick for Lewandowski, a goal for Julian Brandt. Good for him going into the FC Porto game here, away from home. The only change in today's game is Daniel Mullen starting on the right-hand side instead of Leroy Sané. Let's get into it. Let's see if we can shut down FC Porto and hopefully climb back up towards the table. I don't think we'll get top 8, but if we can get comfortably into the playoffs and not just sitting on the edge like we are right now, I will be fine with that. Here we go. Sabitzer needs to step up. I can't lie. If I were to replace anybody in January at the moment, I think it would be Sabitzer in that midfield. Daniel Mullen crossed in, back post for Julian Brandt. Can he get the header? No. It falls to Sabitzer. His shot on target. Costa with the save. Dortmund starting this game off on a good note. And it will be Ruben Neves to whip it in. Schlotterbeck to head it in off target. I don't mind Schlotterbeck being there, but I think I still prefer Mr. Lewandowski on these corners. And here comes Samu, the FC Porto wonder kid, into Conchayo, back to Samu, offside, but it still went in. And that's a lack of our defense right there, and maybe that's where the 3-back comes and bites us in the backside. Maybe we should develop a second formation to be able to play in the Champions League, because it seems to be working in the Bundesliga. It's not working in the Champions League, I'll tell you that much. Here's Mullen, into Lewandowski, intercepted by Otovio. Borges, Molina, Vasco, Conchayo, Samu, on target, Kobel saved, out for a corner. Sabitzer, Eze, he's been the focus of these attacks as of late. Lewandowski, his shot blocked by Otovio. I might have to go sign Otovio at this point, holy cow. Can I change this and will it be changed for now is the question. Can I change the corner tick to be Lewandowski? Yes. I want Lewandowski to be on the corners. Is it him? It's probably not. It's probably still Schlotterbeck. It is still Schlotterbeck. And he won't win the header. Lewandowski, second ball, down to Neves. Ruben Neves back in the box. Schlotterbeck on the header. I have time finishing off or something. Borges. Into the box for Morta, and Kosanu is there. Mullen trying to find Kobel, a heavy foot there. It'll lead to a corner for Porto. Corner for FC Porto. Comes in, cleared by Sabitzer. Eze can't properly clear. He tried to control it. The shot off of the post somehow. And Sule will just get up the field. Mullen now into Eze. Eberiche Eze back to Daniel, and Daniel Mullen now in for Lewandowski. Did he stay on side? No. Horrible time pass. Mullen As we might get one more chance here to try and take the lead right before the break, but Porto defenders are very good. As they block the cross, will go out for a corner. It will. The referee will allow us to play on as well. And Lewandowski's our target man. Can we find his head? Robert Lewandowski, red time finish. It's cleared off of the line, and now will be halftime. Samu in for Canshayo, intercepted by 2 defenders. Gonzalo now back on the ball. Samu in the box, gets by shot back, finds Canshayo. That back heel pass didn't work out. Adieme into Julian Brandt. Julian Brandt into Gadashi. Gadashi switching the field over to Mullen, and Daniel Mullen now on the ground. Daniel in the air for Eze. Eberiche Eze, shot blocked. Could have possibly passed that to Gadashi. Ruben Neves, Eze, Eberiche, crossed in for Gadashi. Gadashi header straight down to the keeper. Easy save again. We had the chances, but they're just easy saves for the keeper. Adiemi intercepts Sabitzer, finds Julian Brandt. Julian Brandt finds Gadashi. Gadashi will find Daniel, and Mullen now across the face of the net. Eze is there. His touch is horrible. Another chance gone down the drain. We can't really afford a draw, in all honesty. We need these last 3 games to be 9 points. Literally, we do need these last 3 games to all be 9 points. We know the last 2 will hopefully be 9 points. I gotta say hopefully. I can't say it will be automatic, because last season it was supposed to be 6 points as well in those last 2 games, and I don't think we got one. I think we drew back-to-back nil-nils, which it looks like we might draw this game nil-nil as well, as the things are looking at it. FC Porto aren't really getting attacks. We're getting the attacks. We're getting the more dangerous attacks, but we just can't find that final piece to get the ball into the back of the net. And I wish I had Rhino Gittins, but he's off injured, obviously. So Mullen will come off for Sane. Winery is going to come on for Julian Brandt, because he's just not giving me anything. And Matson is possibly going to lose his starting 11 spot to Sabitzer is going to possibly lose his starting spot to Matson, in all honesty. It might be time to give the youngster his starting role. Sane will play with the advantage. We'll get the throw in. And the yellow card for the Porto player. Sane, Eberiche, corner, no, goal kick, wow. And Francisco Canshayo breaks free, and Francisco now, a bad pass to Samu, in all honesty. If he would have took that himself, it might be 1-0 Porto. They still have ball here. Is back with Francisco. I can't player switch. Cobel saves Francisco off of the post. The clearance straight to Zadu. Vasco now on the ball. Sule intercepts, and we can breathe again. Adieme now up the field for Eberiche. The keeper's coming out to clear it. He does clear it. He heads it away. Can Sane get there first? No. Vasco. Zadu, he's onside. Zadu goes near post. Porto win. We went from wanting 3 points to getting 0 points. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. That put us in a really dangerous situation. And that just elevates those final 2 games to absolutely massive must-wins. And it might be time to go back to 4 back. Go back to the 4-back formation for Champions League football. Eze over the top for Ruben Neves. Ruben Neves now. You have to score now. You don't score now. Wow. That was our chance there to scrape something out of this game that we possibly deserve more from just alone in the second half, but we're going to get absolutely nothing out of it. A 1-0 loss here against FC Porto. That will put us in real danger of not just getting knocked out of the top 8, but getting knocked out of the Champions League in a whole. There is no knockdown to the to the Europa League anymore. If you don't make top 24, you're out. Obviously, I feel like that's more respectable as well. Where does that put us, though, in the Champions League? I doubt other games have played all the other games here, so it's probably not going to look too bad at the moment, but 25th, yeah. So some games haven't played. So Arsenal can jump over us. Everybody that you can see 5th, Arsenal, PSV, Slavia Praha, and Stade Rennes can all quite literally jump over this. So we could end this weekend in this video by being in 29th. That is diabolical. That is diabolical. We'd be 3 points off a top 24 spot, which means we'll need somebody to drop points. So, gotta hope somebody loses there. Quick sim here against Gladbach. We win 3-1. We're back to winning ways. See, we can do it in the league. Can't do it in the Champions League. Adeyemi, Malen, and Lewandowski all on the score sheet there. And Mr. Lewandowski, Mr. Lewandowski is on track to shatter the Bundesliga goal scoring record. He might, is it not his own record? It might be his own record. I don't know if it's his own record. The record is 41. He's projected 43, so I don't know if that's shatter, but he's projected to 43. He only has 17, so a long way to go, but I guess they're predicting him to score a lot more goals. I mean, he's been getting hat tricks and stuff. It's all through simulation, though. He's not getting hat tricks and stuff in the game. But Union Berlin is up next. They were in 4th before some more games get played. So now they sit in 6th with the game in hand against Wolfsburg. So actually, some other games got played. Leverkusen are putting the points back onto us. We actually sit sole top leader now with Dortmund in 1st. Tied on points with Leverkusen, but with a game in hand. And then obviously Bayern Munich are 2 points behind us anyway with even games. So we are currently the sole first place team. Let's go and fix up the team a little bit. Let's get Madsen into that starting 11. Let's get Lewandowski on the corners, just because that's how I want them. Corner takers, I want it to be Lewandowski. And there we go. I think that is good enough. Ruben Neves is captain, though. I kind of want to give that to Lewandowski. Lewandowski can be the captain. We'll have a striker as a captain. That's interesting. Here we go. Let's see if we can get to winning ways. Sule, Neves, into Madsen. Madsen, you have some massive shoes to try and fill, some big things to try and do. Starting off with a power shot to get a corner here for Ruben Neves to hopefully find Robert Lewandowski's head. Robert Lewandowski, red time finish. Schlotterbeck wins the ball, finds Madsen. Madsen finds Adeyemi. Adeyemi now into Julian Brandt. Julian Brandt over the top. Intercepted. Lewandowski gets there. Eze on the rebound, and Dortmund take the lead. 1-0 in the first 6 minutes. Oh, where was this against Porto? Where was this against any of the Champions League teams? Because we struggled this season in Champions League. I believe we had Real Madrid. I think we had, I don't even know. I don't remember off the top of my head. But I know it hasn't been the easiest run for Champions League. But they've definitely been winnable, all of them. At least we look good in the league. Obviously, we won't be able to win the DFB Pokal, unfortunately. But if we are to win the league, this series will probably end. If we win Champions League, this series will definitely end. And then, obviously, if we win both, this series will more than likely, well, the series will end as well. Robert Lewandowski now on the attack into Eze. Eze with a heavy-hooded pass into Brandt. Adeyemi, Julian Brandt, Robert Lewandowski. We find the green time a shot though. That's good. Might not went into the back of net. Madsen back into the box. Ruben Neves. Oh my lord, Ruben Neves with the bicycle kick to make it 2-0. And Borussia Dortmund are flying in the league, struggling in the Champions League. Gotta take its ifs in its butts. Don't even know what that means, but it's 2-0. That's all that matters. And the corner comes in. Kobel, I feel like, had enough time to get there. It was a little lofty of a ball. Malen into Adeyemi. And Adeyemi now can use your pace. And Adeyemi, there is that explosive touch away. And Adeyemi now. Adeyemi sweats that for Lewandowski. Trying to maybe get that goal record. It's 3-0. For Borussia Dortmund. We're flying, and it's only in the first half. And it makes that FC Porto game that much more infuriating. It's not the sliders. I know that. I've been tweaking the sliders this whole entire year. I just got done tweaking them again. Adieme wins that header for Eze. Eze is gone behind. See, when you're down 3-0, you're just going to be open, especially off of the corners. Eberiche Eze into Robert Lewandowski. I'm definitely forcing it now, but it's 4-0 for Borussia Dortmund. Cross in. Joao Pedro saves. Joao Pedro rebounds. They get one back. It's 4-1. If I bottle this now, that'd be insane. Oh, they get another one back. It's 4-2. Don't call it a comeback yet, but they're coming back. Julian Brandt, Robert Lewandowski, Eberiche Eze, into Leroy. Leroy now, who's been quiet this game. Leroy Sané. I'm finally getting these green time shots down at least. They're finally working a little bit. I used to be horrible at them, but this FIFA, I feel like they maybe made it a little bit easier. As we go in halftime, 4-2 up here. Maybe just that position is a little unnoticeable. That's why Sabitzer, I didn't feel like was doing good. Eze now. Eberiche back on top, shutting down the comeback. 5-2 for Borussia Dortmund. Joao Pedro tossing and turning in between our defenders. Getting one back. 5-3. Thank God we scored the 5th. For Tessin. Joao Pedro off target. That was a crucial chance for them to possibly get that 4th. Lewandowski can come on for Gadashi. Mullen's going to come on for Sané. Adieme is going to come off for Gonzalez, the youngster we bought in on a free deal to replace Bino Gittins. And we're going to give Nemecha some game time for Matson. Waneri. Gadashi into Julian Brandt. Julian Brandt on his left foot. That's game over. Sealed and dealed. 6-3. Vertessen. Why can't I not control my defender there? Ruben Neves straight to the keeper. Good thing is we shouldn't concede 2 in about 2 minutes. So that's the good news. You're not going to get the ball up in the field in 2 minutes. The bad news is it's 6-4. And our defense, you can still see there, is lacking a little bit. We can score goals in the Bundesliga. But obviously our defense in that 3-back isn't the best in both competitions. Just a little bit better attacking-wise, I guess, in the Bundesliga as we pick up all 3 points here. 6-4 against Union Berlin. Union Berlin are a great side, so there is that. But, wow, maybe 3-back isn't the way. And we are going to end the episode in first. We sit 15 games and 35 points. We are 3 points between us and Leverkusen. We are 4 points ahead of Leverkusen against Leipzig and Bayern Munich. We are 7 points ahead of Wolfsburg, so we're looking really good there. We're looking good in the in the league. We're looking real bad in the Champions League. Next episode, it's a juicy one. We're going to have a transfer window. We are going to have Bayern Munich. So we probably won't play the first 3 league games of the January transfer window, but we'll have Champions League, Bayern Munich, Champions League. So a very important 9 points must be picked up tomorrow. More importantly, 6 points in the Champions League is a must as we sit 29th in the league. We are in the outside looking in. Now the good part is teams have drawn. They have not only won, they have drawn. We are behind a team that have not won a single game. They've drawn 5 games and we are behind them off a goal difference. That is how bad it is right now. Bayern Munich need to wake up as well. They're struggling. So the 2 German giants are struggling in the Champions League. So we'll see how that gets rectified next episode. I think we go back to a 4-back formation for next episode. I will see y'all in an hour for this video. I'll see y'all tomorrow for the next video for this to happen. So go ahead and leave a like, subscribe, and peace out.